and gentlemen, people of Earth, wrestling fans of all ages, your latest and greatest and hopefully your favoriteest podcast in the land, the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast proudly brings to you another AEW Recap Show! I am Killz Atwillz.
I am Chava.
Today, tonight, whenever it is you're deciding to join our wonderful little corner of the internet, we're going to do what we always do, and let's talk about AEW. AEW. We're talking about Collision from August 15th in the year of our Lord, 2026. We're Viva Las Vegas! Viva Las Vegas! Go ahead and tell us the venue and the commentaries. Please,
Yeah.
Mr. Chop.
Like last Dynamite, they are still at the Pearl Theater. So I actually think this might have been a taped Collision. The commentators were the same as Dynamite. It was Excalibur, Tony Schiavone, and Paul White.
Captain Thano. Captain Thano. All right. Well, let's say we dive right in.
Yes, sir.
Some more Collision. We open up with a bang.
Yeah, we
do. It is for the AEW World Trios Championships. It is the Lethal Twist, which is Jay Lethal, Vanilla Baby, Blake Christian, and Lee Johnson versus
El Bueno, El Malo, y El Feo. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That is Hangman Adam Page and Brodito, which is Brody King and Bandido.
Them water.
They are
crystals, not water.
Yeah, they are our current AEW World Trios champions.
Indeed, like always, I just have a couple moves and things to put out there, and then Chava gonna hit us with the end.
I will say really quickly.
Say it really slowly.
This match, I didn't quite expect them to be wrestling Lethal Twist because of on Dynamite when the demand came out. Yes, Lethal Twist was there with them, but it made it seem more like they were challenging Bandito and Brodito and Hangman. So I was a little surprised to see Lethal Twist, but it was still a really, really, really great match.
It was still really good.
Yeah.
And you remember, they did say, we'll fight you on our own time.
That's true. But they did say our own time.
It is kind of like
so,
a whoop, like that Like, okay, I see what you did there. Pull a little fast one, Ricochet.
Yeah.
I see how you roll. Just a couple spots. Hangman Adam Page does a moonsault drop kick. He kicks Jay Lethal, and he lands on Lee Johnson. It's a pin. It's a 1, 2, 2, but it was still a nice little sequence leading up to that. So I have this whole little sequence mapped out. Blake Christian is holding Hangman Adam Page with his legs. You get a drop kick by Lee Johnson to Adam Page, and then then Blake does a 619 type move to Bandito. He's in the corner, followed by a drop kick to Bandito by Lee, and then a backflip from Christian. So you get a little back and forth. Lethal, I guess they would be the swirl before they joined Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
You get a nice little back and forth. And this was, I'll get to that with the match MVP, because I have some thoughts on the swirl. And then
I like them a lot.
Yes.
They stood out to me a lot this match. They were, I don't know, fuck it, let's just get into it. They were the MVPs for me.
Yes.
They were MVPs. Let's say Blake Christian and Lee Johnson.
Yeah,
they were fantastic.
Hangman Adam Page is a close second because he showed out a bit.
He did.
The swirl.
Yeah, they were great to watch. Amazing tag team wrestling. They have great chemistry together. Obviously, they've been a tag team for a while, and then now they're just adding Jay Lethal to the mix. They were great.
They don't need Jay Lethal. I love Jay Lethal.
They don't need him. In terms of like wrestling, no. But Jay Lethal brings
that. Yes. You could take him a little more seriously.
Yeah, take him a little more seriously.
Yeah,
he's the veteran. He's kind of helping put them over a little more.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Adam Page, he's getting ready to set up, do like a little moonsault, but he's feeling himself. He gets up to where the crowd is, gets up on the stands, and then does the moonsault, and you get cowboy shit, and you get those chants. Blake Christian, Brody King and Bandito, Bandito and Adam Page look like they're about to toss Lee Johnson, and Christian does a drop kick, but he does it to Brody King. He pushes off of Adam Page and Bandito while they're holding him, so it looked really good. Again, Blake Christian and Lee Johnson really showed out. And then I have, speaking of those two, there's a frog splash, followed by a 450 and a double pin on Brody King for the 1, 2, 2. Because, hey, I don't do the winning around here. He does the winning around here. Go on, hit us with the sequence or anything else that I might have missed, my guy.
This was just a great match. A great way to start the show. The winning sequence to me was pretty insane. It was great.
Yes.
So we have my writing, I swear.
Read the handwriting. That's cool.
Blake Christensen and Jay Lethal are ringside. They're outside. In the ring from Lethal Twist is Lee Johnson, Bandito, and Hangman Adam Page. Mm-hmm. They each grab him by one hand and one leg and just start swinging him up onto Brody King's shoulders. So his legs are on his shoulders. And he's just sitting there hanging upside down. From there, Bandido and Hangman super kick Lee Johnson right in the face.
Boom.
Boom. Yep.
Good.
They then bounce off the ropes and do a suicide dive ringside onto Jay Lethal and Blake Christensen to make sure they stay down. While they're doing the suicide dive, Brody does a pile driver on Lee Johnson. It was really gnarly looking pile driver. Yeah, he is. He pins him, and we get the 1, the 2, and the 3.
Oh!
Your winners, and still, this was for the for the belts.
Hashtag
it was.
And still.
And still,
Hashtag and
the
still.
AEW Trios Champions, El Bueno, El Malo, y El Fuerte. Hangman Adam Page and Brodito. Brody King and Bandido.
Blake Christian and Lee Johnson were my match MVPs, followed closely by Hangman Adam Page. But of course, as we're prone to do around here, World Wrestling, you can't have a celebration without somebody kind of ruining the fun. And of course, we have the Demand come out, specifically Ricochet. Basically, if the right hand doesn't get you, the left hand will. And Bishop and Lower attack, and
they attack from behind.
Culero!
Yes, Culero.
Yeah,
there's Culero chants.
The Demand and Lethal Twist stand tall. So.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, that Demand. They're gonna get their comeuppance. It's gonna be good, bad, ugly versus the Demand at All In.
Yeah.
For the trios.
Yeah.
I think that might be the last match they throw in there. I know. Well, I don't know, because maybe they would have announced it already. I don't know. We'll see. I think there's still some time.
Because we're close. We're
very close.
Coming up.
As of this recording, we're very close. There's still some time.
Yeah.
If not, then it's gonna have to be maybe they do it in Scotland before
All In.
Yeah, just to make it a big deal.
Yeah.
Become a big deal crowd. We'll see. That brings us to our promo. Yep, we got a promo. It's Lexi Nair interviewing the Don Callis family with Hechicero and Brian Cage for their matchup. Don says, Lexi's asking about infighting within the group, and Don's like, pish posh. Infighting creates competition, which is good, keeps it healthy. There's a 100% chance that the cup will come home to the Don Callis family. So it's all good. Brian Cage says, yo soy máquina.
Yo soy la máquina.
I soy la máquina. Hasta luego. And then Don goes, that means I love the Don Callis family. In Spanish.
Such bullshit.
It does not.
It's a reference to his nickname, right? It means I am the machine.
Yes.
And it's the machine Brian Cage.
Yes.
Just trying to. But Don Callis is fucking hilarious.
Don Callis is great. That's great. I just love how it means he
loves a Don
in
Callis
Spanish. And it's so great.
Oh, man.
Then I think we go to a commercial. We come on back. Lexi Nair is talking to the Conglomeration.
Yeah.
Before their match, talking to Strong and Kyle. Talking all three of them. And Orange says, he's feeling a little pressure because he could face either man. Mm-hmm. And Roderick Strong and Kyle basically give each other their flowers. May the best man win. So it's all love within the Conglomeration. Hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah.
We'll see.
They wanted to say it was no hard feelings.
Right.
May the best man win. Yeah.
Exactly. Brings us to our next match. Speaking of the Continental Cup, we have our advancement match. It is the Machine, Brian Cage, versus Hechicero. Both gentlemen representing the Don Callis family. This is a home game for Brian Cage. He lives. I know he won his latest little strongman competition out there. I think he lives out there. I don't know if he's from there.
They said it was the Mr. Nevada State Bodybuilding Championship is what he won.
Okay, I think he does.
And that's what when he comes out and he rocks that medal. That's where it's from. And then Hechicero is the CMLL World Heavyweight Champion.
Indeed. I don't have a whole lot for this. Basically, I have that this match was a big power showcase by Brian Cage, and it was a tough battle for Hechicero. Just having to overcome kind of, he's like a big burly dude, having when you're kind of getting your technical style and you're getting picked up and kind of tossed around. It was a good test for Hechicero. Paul White at one point says Brian Cage could sneeze and get out of a pin. I thought that was mad funny. So with that, I'll turn it over to Chava for anything I missed in the winning sequence.
I didn't write down a whole lot. I enjoyed watching this match. I like Hechicero. The more I watch him, the more my appreciation and fandom for him grows, and his style of wrestling. So I just kind of sat back and enjoyed the match. I did write down the winning sequence. For the winning sequence, we have both men in the middle of the ring. They're kind of tired. They're on their knees. They're facing each other, and they're just exchanging blows back and forth. They slowly get up to their feet. They're still exchanging blows until eventually Hechicero takes command and gets them with 4 blows in a row. He stuns Brian Cage for a bit. He goes to bounce off the ropes to gain some speed to hit Brian. But he's met by a super kick.
Bow!
To the face.
That's the second super kick to the face of the night. If you're paying attention, if you count.
Brian Cage then grabs Hechicero to go for a suplex. Hechicero gets out of it. He shoves Brian Cage into the ropes.
Get off me.
And when he bounces back, Hechicero kicks him in the face.
Oh, snap.
There you go. He gets his...
3. Got a receipt. Get back.
Brian Cage then bounces off the ropes and tries to counter with a discus lariat. But the spinning, yeah. Mm-hmm. But then Hechicero dodges. Hechicero bounces off the rope. He jumps up and does guillotine tijeras.
Ooh.
Grabs him by the head. Hits him. Pins him. 1, 2.
Oh.
It's a 2 count.
Ha! Close.
Very, very, very close. Brian Cage kicks out what looks like to be on instinct because he's still very, very disoriented.
Maybe he sneezed.
Maybe he sneezed. Exactly. Maybe he sneezed. God damn it. That was funny. Hechicero then, he wraps a leg around one of Brian Cage's arms. Mm-hmm. And he goes to do what looks like kind of a crucifix pin. Mm-hmm. But instead of keeping him up that way, he completely rolls over and has his legs just completely pinned. Mm-hmm. So Hechicero pins Brian Cage. We have the 1, the 2, the 3.
Oh!
Your winner for this match, advancing to the next round of the Continental Cup, is Hechicero.
That was my pick. I believe that was my pick. Was that my one or my will? Don't matter. Hechicero going on. I'm glad about it. It was a tough match for him. Looks like they have a little bit of jawing back and forth afterwards. I mean, just kind of like, Cage kind of giving each other a little business. Nothing too crazy, but just kind of like,
it wasn't crazy, but you could tell Brian was not happy that he lost.
Not your day, kid. not your day. That takes us to a promo. Darby Allin is talking to the Jet. Sting told Darby that he didn't have to change, but the Jet has. But, Darby's like, I didn't have, basically just calling the Jet out. He's just been on this kick of like, this isn't really you. Mm-hmm. And if this is you, you're going to have to prove this is you. He says Don Callis' family isn't a real family. Mm-hmm. I know about real family. Darby says no sneak attacks or anything so that he can face the best. Hey, I'm not going to sneak attack you. I'm not going to do anything so that you can be 100%. Come all in. Mm-hmm. And Darby says that the Jet will not recognize himself in the mirror because he's going to beat him within an inch of his life. scary. And then he goes back to like hanging out at the train yard because he's in like a train station or hanging out. You know, he's all
it's looking all weird.
It's Darby Allin, bro.
Covering like half his face.
You know, it's our favorite Psycho. This brings us to a promo. The Rascalz they're smoking out in their room. I thought it was great. They're just kind of standing there. They have like the fake smoke.
Cloudy.
I was like, oh, okay, that's what y'all are supposed to be. Y'all are the stoner crew.
Basically.
Yeah, Dez and Zach seem happy, but Myron, not really. Because it's like, well, I was like, well, you know, they said, who set up this tag match? Like, I didn't set this up. Like, we have a who set this up? Yo, he knows.
It's fine.
It's fine. He needs friends. He needs friends. So he set it up because you have to look out for the rain. And he goes, Zach Wild's like, no, the Rascalz. Like, you know, smoke them if you got them. Do you got them? Leo goes, he has them all. Yes. So we're gonna get
I love Leo
match
Rush.
with them later. Yeah. By the way, your Ring of Honor television champion with the black on black.
Yep.
Black.
That belt looks so sick.
Yeah, man. That brings us to our next match. It's time for Bow Down. They are your tag team champions. It is Megan Bayne and Lena Cross, the Divine Dominion versus Rochelle Riveter and Maserati, and you know that Rochelle Riveter and Maserati are stars because they get no entrance. We ain't got time for all that. They've just entered into a squash match. Hey, Maserati got some chance though. We got Maserati. You know, people tried. The Divine Dominion, as of this show, have been the champs for 153 days. Mm-hmm. So good on them. I like that. It being a squash match, I just have one move. I don't know if it's the winning sequence, but basically they do a double stalling suplex.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep.
Let's get it then. We gonna get it. That's the problem with squash matches. You write one match and it's just like, oh, well, shit. That's it.
So Megan Bayne lifts Rochelle Riveter. Lena Cross lifts Maserati, and they hold them up. Megan Bayne hits Rochelle Riveter with a delayed vertical suplex slam.
The mega
just slams her right down on her back. Mm-hmm. Then Lena Cross hits Maserati with a delayed gourd buster right onto Rochelle Riveter. Megan Bayne grabs Rochelle Riveter and just throws her out the ring.
Yeah, don't need you here.
And then Lena Cross and her and Megan Bayne hit Maserati with the divine intervention. They just pick her up, slam
boom.
her. Lena Cross goes for the pin. It's a 1. It's a 2. It's a 3. Your winners for this match, Divine Dominion.
Divine Dominion.
But
go ahead.
We knew that.
Yes. Only thing I was going to say, that now makes Divine Dominion 15-0-1 in tag matches. The one being, technically they lost and it wasn't just them two.
The trios
They
match.
were part of a trio, so technically 15-0-1. But hey, you want to celebrate? Nope, it's AEW. You can't celebrate.
The Brawling Birds.
So the Brawling Birds come on out and they attack. They start to set up a big move on Megan. Like they bring her up and she's on the stairs.
They're going to put her on the steel
do some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
But Lena comes and pulls her off, and then you have a nice little stare down, just building that heat for All In.
That match is going to be so good.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that match. I really cannot wait to see that.
Somebody's going to bleed. Somebody might die.
Maybe.
All right, we got a promo. Renee is talking to Zeta Steel. This is actually from the Dynamite earlier. Yeah. So Zeta is excited to face Mercedes Moné, but Mercedes Moné comes up and she's like, I don't know who you are. Zeta says like, okay, cool, but I know who you are and I know what you did to Willow, and I have lost all respect for you because of what you did to Willow. And Moné's like, oh, okay, well, bow.
Yep.
Fine. I'll teach you some respect on Saturday. Nice to meet you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yes, Mercedes Moné is dope. Always has been.
CEO.
Dig. Brings us to our next match. It is for still the first round of the Continental Cup.
Yes.
It's advancement time. It is our favorite commentator, Neil's brother, Nigel McGuinness. Versus Katsuyori Shibata of the Ops. They begin with a respectful handshake.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what to expect with this match going in. I had seen Katsuyori Shibata way back when we first started covering AEW. I think the first time I talked about him was Double or Nothing. I think the Ops did show up there.
Double or Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah. Way back. Way back. And then, as far as Nigel McGuinness, I've only known him as a commentator, and the only other thing I know about Nigel McGuinness is that he is he's in the background of the famous woo-off between Jay Lethal and Ric Flair. In fact, he's the only one that gets to say something other than those two, because he grabs the mic and he's like, shut up, this is the greatest wrestler.
God, yeah.
Now you bring your ghetto booty down here and I'm gonna kick it. That's what I know about Nigel McGuinness. So I didn't know what to expect, but I tell you what.
Oh my gosh, that was him.
Yeah. He's there. Young AJ Styles is there.
Yeah, I remember AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's Nigel McGuinness, bruh. Like, in fact, it's so crazy, not to go off on a tangent, I'll make it quick. When I started watching AEW again, and I heard Nigel on commentary, I heard his voice, and I was like, that sounds like the homie dude from the freaking thing. I had to look him up. Like, that is the homie dude from the thing.
That's great.
Yeah. So, again, not sure what to expect, but this was a good, heavy chain. This match had a little bit of everything. It had good, heavy chain technical wrestling, fluid spots. I really enjoyed this match. Nigel felt like a little bit of the heel in this match a little bit, or at least doing some heel tactics. I mean, you get he's like the super kick to the face when it was like, okay, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And then you get like some heel-like trickery. You got the constant little foot stamps, and you got your little X chops. Like, he's out there talking his mess. It feels kind of
heel, but just like trying to make sure he's getting the job done.
Sure. I mean, I feel like
on your perspective.
Depends on your perspective. Absolutely. I dug his whole kind of shut up. Does kind of some Speedball Bailey stuff where he blocks a kick with a kick and just.
Oh yeah. He kicked Shibata in the ankle a few times that way, where like Shibata was going in for a kick. One of the times was when I think Neil was on his back laying down. Shibata was about to kick him, and he just like out of nowhere really quickly and precisely
right
just hit him right in the ankle. Because he kept targeting that ankle, if I remember, throughout the match.
Indeed. And that's what I have, because really just I would talk about the match at the end in general. So I'll turn it over to Chava for some moves in the winning sequence.
The winning sequence, it was Shibata has McGuinness in a sleeper hold, and he's climbed on top of McGuinness, holding him on top of his back. McGuinness collapses backwards. He's there for a minute, and you feel like maybe this is it. Then out of nowhere, he rolls. He just kind of flips and rolls and turns it into a pin.
Ooh.
And we get a 1, a 2, a 3.
Whoa!
Advancing in the Continental Cup is Nigel McGuinness.
You bring your booty down here, I'm gonna kick it.
And he did.
Yeah.
And he did. That was a surprise win for me. If I remember correctly, he was my want, and I thought the will was going to be Shibata, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Either way, I wasn't really expecting him to win. I know he won't win the cup.
Right.
But I think I did say, like, I hoped he'd advance at least once, and I'm glad he did.
Yeah, man.
It was cool to see.
Yeah. Good stuff. Great match. Very entertaining.
Yeah,
if you have time,
it was
go
fun.
back. I put a star next to it. It was a really good match.
Yeah,
if you have some time, go back and watch it. Then we got a little promo. Renee is talking to one Will Ospreay.
Ospreay.
Your aerial assassin. He needs to find 2 people to take on 3 members of the Don Callis family in Baltimore on Dynamite.
He doesn't have a lot of friends right now.
He acknowledges that, I have a past with Don Callis that still seems to be rearing its ugly head in 2026. I need to find a way to get ahead of that guy, but I need to make a call to some boys in Japan. I can call Hanari, I can call Akira. It's Callum that I'm worried about. So for those that do not know, he's referencing Hanare and Francisco Akira and Callum Newman, his United Empire faction from New Japan Wrestling. So we'll see if they answer the phone, if they come help him out. I never know. So we get a little hype video for Cage and Cope versus the Young Bucks at All In. It's going to be a good match, y'all. So they're going to hype it up. Doesn't really need much hyping at this point, but hey, anything to keep moving, anything to keep it going. Let's go on and get into our next match. It is an 8-man tag match. It is the Rascalz. All three of them. No.
Yes.
Yeah, all three of them.
All three of them.
It is Myron Reed, Desmond. Oh, crap. Desmond Xavier. Boom. And Zachary Wentz. And they are with
It's fine.
Lio Rush. Because he needs friends. And they are taking on the incredible, wonderful, internationally known Jock Braxton, Fresco-Matic, Watso, Ice, and Ice Williams. 4 men so famous, they don't even need an entrance. They stand on business, which means they've stepped into a squash match. We do get a fun moment where Lio Rush looks like he's going to go jump on everybody, and all 4 of them go, whoa! Back it up!
Yeah.
Back. That was really funny.
I think this is the first time I've seen an 8-man tag squash match.
Yes. And leave it to AEW, right?
It was good, though. It was a really fun match.
So as they're telling him, whoa, back up, Leo's like, okay, fine. Does his little Gollum run, little gallop run, and then hops right on him. So we do get our first case of biting! Because it's Lio Rush! The biting! Oh, then the dude goes to chop him, he catches his hand and just sack it, you're biting! All right, Lio! Commentary points out, and you can kind of see it, that Lio is wearing, not only is he wearing purple and green to match the Rascalz, but usually he has a black ooze coming out of his mouth. This time it is purple. It was, yes. Just, it's the little things like that.
It's green when he fights Shotsky, or when he's around Shotsky.
That's funny.
I think sometimes
it's the little things.
It's little things, yeah, for sure. He's very, he pays attention to that kind of stuff, and yeah.
Yeah, he coordinates. He coordinates well, man.
Lio Rush is fantastic.
Indeed. Go on, hit us with that winning sequence, because I would write a move, but it's probably the only move. So, what we got?
So, we have the Rascalz and Lio Rush are all...
we got him with the... That's right.
They're all in the ring, and they're surrounding Fresco-Matic.
Oh, snap.
Fresco, Matic, Fresco.
Mr. Matic.
Mr. Matic.
Mr. Matic.
He goes to, he's sitting there, then he turns around, and he goes to chop Lio Rush. Lio Rush catches his hand, and we have another case
That's
of...
that second biting.
Biting! The Rascalz, while he's biting on Fresco-Matic's hand, the Rascalz go, and all 3 of them super kick Fresco-Matic right in the face.
Oh, boom.
A lot of super kicks to the face.
It's a super kick party!
Yeah, there is. They then all go to different sides of the ring. They jump over the ropes and hit the other 3. So making sure that they are going to be out for the remainder of the match. Lio then rolls Fresco-Matic towards the corner, one of the corners. And now we have a really cool sequence with all 3 of the Rascalz. And it's like back to back to back. Zachary Wentz climbs the corner, and he does a senton automatico, followed by Myron Reed, who does the 450 splash, which then goes into Desmond Xavier, who hits the tornillo to finish off the back-to-back-to-back sequence. Then we have Lio Rush kind of goes back to the corner. Desmond Xavier officially tags Lio Rush in so that he is the legal man. Leo climbs the corner as if he's gonna do the next. He'll be doing the next high flying move. Right. We got the crowd, Leo, Leo, Leo. But instead, he climbs back down.
He sure does.
He goes up to Fresco-Matic. He rolls him over onto his stomach, and then grabs him almost like a bulldog choke. He turns himself around while still holding him, and goes into a bridge.
Yeah.
While still submitting Fresco-Matic, and eventually we get to a point where Fresco-Matic
ask him, ref. Ask him.
He taps. So your winners, as we knew were going to be for this match, are the Rascalz and Leo Rush.
Fine.
It's fine.
The rain. It's the rain.
He knows.
He knows.
So it's great. Remember, like a little while ago, like 2 minutes ago, when Chava was like, "Who ever thought we'd see an 8-man fucking squash match?" How about 2?
We get 2 this show.
Back to back. It is the Hurt Syndicate.
We hurt people.
With MVP.
With MVP. They come out as Leo Rush and the Rascalz are walking away. So the Hurt Syndicate has no time for this. It's our turn. Let's go. Yep.
They're on the clock.
We're on the clock.
They're on the clock. They come out with Shane Taylor Promotions. Now, who are all these people? We just threw some teams at you. The Hurt Syndicate, if you do not know, is Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley.
Yep.
MVP is their manager, ex-wrestler, one of my favorite WWE United States champions of all time. MVP was great. The Shane Taylor Promotions is Shane Taylor himself. The Ring of Honor Pure Champion Lee Moriarty. So that's them 2. So it's Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, Shane Taylor, Lee Moriarty. That makes up those 4. Now, let's introduce some superstars. Top notch. I'm talking about Sonico, Julie Montagna, Ro Montagna, and Jake Redondo. Again, so great they were already there. Somehow they were already there, but they just entered into the second squash match.
Of the
second
evening. Squash match of the evening.
Go on ahead, hit him with
Not
the
just
sequence.
the second squash match.
Right.
The second 8-man
right
tag
back
team.
to back. All I can say is the walkout part of your sequence? Or is it right before it?
It is. It's right before it.
Then we'll say
right before the sequence. Obviously, they're all
everybody's putting damage, doing work.
Putting damage, doing work.
Boom, boom, boom,
and at some point, MVP walks up to the ramp, and it's one of those entrance ramps that connects right onto the ring.
Yeah,
he's there. He pulls out a wad of cash, which is the cash that
Shane Taylor.
Shane Taylor Promotions.
Go ahead and check out the last recap.
From Dynamite. Had paid them for their assistance to hurt people.
Yeah.
And that's MVP's basically saying, time's up.
Yep.
So
that's all he paid for.
Yeah. Bobby Lashley and Shelton Benjamin.
Just leave.
They just turn around and walk out. So MVP, all three of them, they all just walk out and leave. Shane Taylor Productions are like, okay,
right.
Well, and they just continue the match. Shane Taylor's a big dude.
Yeah.
So for the winning sequence, keep in mind that he is a big dude.
Big guy.
And he is going up against Jake Redondo, who is a cruiserweight, basically.
Correct.
Yeah, he's a very big,
small guy.
Big size difference. We have... I went the wrong way.
Turn
Got
the page.
Jake Redondo is hurt. He's kind of crawling towards the middle of the ring. He stands up, and he happens to be right in front of Shane Taylor.
Bad place.
Shane Taylor shows him that his whole crew has basically been taken out. Jake Redondo looks around, and he's like, "Oh my gosh!" And and then he sees that, and he goes and he swings at Shane Taylor. Shane Taylor dodges both attempts.
Applaud the effort.
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
He's going down with the fight.
What you gonna do?
He's going down with the fight.
What you gonna do?
He dodges both attempts, and then he hits him with a very massive headbutt, which causes him to basically fall on and just leaning on Shane Taylor. He picks him up with like a double underhook, and he hits him with the Marcus Garvey driver. It's really gnarly looking pile driver.
Marcus Garvey.
You get the 1, the 2, and the 3.
Ooh!
Your winners for this match, Shane Taylor Promotions and technically, I guess, Hurt Syndicate.
Correct.
Even though they left, they were there.
They were there.
So
they were on the bill.
They win this match as we kind of knew they would.
Right. I do wonder if that's going to come back. If Shane Taylor going to be like, "Hey, you two. Hey,
Yeah,
I like
I'm
work."
curious. I'm really curious how that's going to play out.
Same.
I'm pretty sure he's just going to say, "Well, what you gave us only paid for that
you need to find more money.
time." Yeah, yeah.
You didn't ask about rates. You just handed us some money. Like, okay,
Yep.
cool.
Yeah. So I'm curious. I think that we're gonna get a beef starting there between the two. I think
so.
Or they patch it over and keep working together. But
We'll see.
We'll see on the next episode.
This brings us to our next promo. It is
My shadow knows my story.
It's that psycho killer. Guess que say Tommaso Ciampa, yeah. He's basically saying, Andrade, MJF, you better pray that I don't get the number 3 spot in the Casino Gauntlet. I'll see you at Wembley. Then he just runs off.
He's in a hurry.
He just bolts off.
He's in a hurry to go win that number 3 spot for the Casino Gauntlet.
I was like, yep, there's that psycho shit. What's that? Brings us to our next match. It is the real deal. Zeta Steel versus CEO Mercedes Moné. Zeta Steel has Christopher Daniels with her, and she is a member of Skyflight. Monet does a swinging code breaker on Steel. I think they call it the lung blower, but it's my first time kind of seeing it. Just a straight up bow. I thought that was really neat. So at one point, and then I'll go to the sequence because it wasn't a squash, but you know, Zeta was only going to do so much really. At one point, Chris Daniels is trying to like hype up the crowd, and on the side he's going like, and I'm like, are you doing CEO chants? That's not gonna. That's not going.
Yeah.
Right? I was like, that's not going to work, Chris Daniels. So go hit us with that winning sequence. Just sitting there confused.
That wasn't
like,
very smart.
If I'm Zeta Steel, I'm like, yo,
what are you doing here? You're supposed to hype me up,
are you
not
CEO? Like, wait a minute.
Let's see here. So in the winning sequence, we have Zeta Steel. She picks up Mercedes Moné, and she goes for what looks like a swinging neck breaker, but Moné's able to break from it, and then she hits her with the backstabber, the 2 knees to the back, boom. Then she picks her up and does the Moné maker, the money maker, and then turns that into the statement maker, which is a crossface where she ends up hooking and basically forcing a smile onto Zeta Steel. And there comes a point where Zeta just has enough. She can't make it. You remembered something?
No, I just in real time. I wonder if that's a shot at Willow, forcing a smile on her opponent.
Yo.
Because that would explain the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would explain what happens.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yo, okay. Cool. Yeah. Actually, that probably is what. Yeah. Because so Zeta.
Okay.
That's good. Zeta taps.
Ask her ref.
Ask her. But Mercedes just kind of keeps the grasp. Keeps that forcing that smile. She's even kind of caressing with her thumb, like it was
like you would get somebody smiling.
Yeah.
Smiling.
It was great heel work. It was so good. Fuck, dude, I think that was
because then Mercedes Moné She ruins her own celebration. She got time for that. She go ahead, hits Christopher Daniels and Zeta Steel with the belt.
With the Owen belt.
Yeah. And so she's having a time, but we get... Willow comes out to chase Mercedes Moné off. She wants to fight right
Moné
now.
Gets behind Paul White.
She does.
And Paul White's like, no, don't
Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Yeah. Mercedes Moné is walking away, but Willow goes, "Hey, Mercedes, I'm still smiling, bitch." Yeah,
she does.
Mm-hmm.
I love Willow. This is gonna be I love both of them.
And it's only...
I don't know, it's hard.
It's only building up, bro. They're this last thing, their last little, oh man, woo. It was smoke in the city. We'll get there. It'll be another episode. So this brings us to another promo. This was really going back to Dynamite.
At the end of last
week, we see a bleeding Jack Perry after his match with Jon Moxley. Perry says, one day, I'm going to be world champ because Mox has showed me what it will take to get to the level. But I need to go ahead and face those people that are at that level. I need to face Samoa Joe. I need to face Adam Page. I need to face Kenny Omega. And he's looking at the camera and he goes, "And you?" And who's he talking to? Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Whose house is it? Whose house is it? Yeah, Swerve Strickland, and I'm mad. He's so great. He's I done beat all them dudes you just mentioned. But Mox is Jon Moxley. Yeah, he's a puzzle that I haven't figured out yet. But when it comes to you, I don't think you're ready to walk amongst killers. And as he's walking away, Perry stops him and he kind of shows him blood, and he goes, I think I am. And he goes, "Hey, don't bring a knife to a Swerve fight." Yes,
that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be a good matchup.
Yeah,
I'm loving the direction that Jungle Jack Perry's
going. This new Jack Perry is.
He's gonna go for the big title. He wants to go for the big title. I'm gonna fight all these ex-champions. I don't think it's a heel turn. I think he's just for maturing.
He's got to turn up. Yeah,
I guess would be the word I can think of right now. Yeah, he's not Jungle Boy Jack Perry. He's Jungle Jack.
Jungle
Perry.
Man. I'm a man.
I'm a jungle man, father. I'm a jungle man.
We get ourselves another video. It's basically a Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay up to this point hype video for All In. Yeah. So that leads us to a promo. Kenny Omega, he tells Don Callis, "Hey, go ahead and grab 3 people that you want. Any of your 3 little fam, and me and the Young Bucks, the Elite, we gonna handle it." Matt's like, "It's all good. We got your back." Cage and Cope walk up, and Cage is like, "Speaking of having people's backs, what happened last week? What the fuck happened in Mexico?" And Cope's like, y'all are having a trios match, huh? Don't you think that's gonna throw y'all off a bit? Y'all don't seem to be very focused." Omega is like, "It seems like a little tag problem." He's excusing himself. Yeah, the teams bicker about Mexico. Matt's like, "You guys are old enough. You guys are old enough to be our father." Cage goes, "Who says I'm not?" And then they walk off. Nick goes, He's not our father. Yes.
I love
Christian Cage, man.
I love Christian Cage.
Hey, guess what, Chava? It's that time.
I think it's that time, man.
Oh, it's time for
the main event of the evening. Ding, ding, ding.
It is it our final?
Yes.
First round?
This is the final first round
matchup for the Continental Cup advancement. It is members of the Conglomeration facing each other. It is Kyle O Reilly versus Roderick Strong. I put a star next to this match. There's reasons, man. Renee, there's a little thing as I forget if it's either Kyle or Roderick coming out. But,
I think when Kyle was coming out.
Okay,
yeah.
Renee basically says she talked to Willow. And it's like, well, another Conglomeration member. Who you think's going to win? And basically she says a year ago I would have said Kyle. hands down. But Roderick's become such a strong member of the team. I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know. It's you know, I just hope she just wants everyone to have a nice time because she's Willow. You know, just wants everybody to smile, have a good time. Roderick Strong comes out to Kill Switch Engage in the Heartache, which got me super hyped. I was like, oh. Yeah. Now I kind of want Roger to win. It's like, dang,
I know. I said
came out to a dope song.
I said Kyle because of the Nintendo. But Roderick has an awesome walkout song.
Yeah, we do find out in the middle of this match. Breaking news: apparently Nigel suffered a real injury during his match, and that's all we find out at that point is that he got really hurt. So, not kayfabe injury. So, we'll see what happens with that. Tony Schiavone calls Roderick Strong the Messiah of the Backbreaker. Because he utilized like Suplex City. It looks like Roderick Strong, like backbreakers are his thing. Just kind of different kind of modes, and like pretty much after he says that, he does a real strong backbreaker on the top turnbuckle to Kyle, and I was just like, oh, bro. So part of my move here, I was just like, awesome, because it's basically a standing switch sequence. That's awesome. That leads to the ending sequence, and then my notes for the match come after the match. So I'll turn it over to Chava for any move I missed in the winning sequence.
No, you didn't miss any moves, or at least nothing that I wrote that was different. I will just say that they both gave it 100%, and you can tell this was a fantastic match. At the end, they are both slugging each other, just going back and forth, back and forth. Roderick Strong at one point goes to give Kyle O Reilly a backbreaker. But Kyle O Reilly is able to escape and reverse, and then they basically start grappling each other from the back, and they reverse that a bunch of times.
Yeah,
it's like they got this.
That's the standing sequence.
Yeah, they get like this boom, boom. Burst of energy.
Yeah,
and they're just boom, 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 just going back and forth. It's really great. Yeah, it's really good. This whole match was fantastic. Yeah, I'm glad this was the main event.
Yeah, this was the match that I misspoke earlier. The Nigel McGuinness was heavily technical. This was the match that I wrote that had a little bit of everything. Chain wrestling, technical wrestling, strong style. It was a slugfest. Higher energy the whole time. Yeah.
As they're doing all those reversals, eventually Kyle O Reilly does this, kind of flips over him and then turns it into a pin. We get the 1, we get the 2, and we get the 3.
Oh!
Your winner, advancing to the next round, is Kyle O Reilly.
After the match, Kyle tries to, give Roderick a little bit of a hug, and,
he's a little butthurt.
Give him a little push, and you might think, but Roderick's like, my bad, just frustrated. Picks him up, give him a big hug. Orange Cassidy comes out, makes sure everybody's all copacetic. Everybody's copacetic. Just Roderick, Kyle got the better of Roderick. And it was just his day. It happens. Yeah. It happens. But hey, as things happen, we gotta go. I have things to do. He has things to do. We know that y'all have things to do. But before we let y'all go, hey, we did find out we got one more subscriber. Shout out to whoever that is. And much love to everybody that's already subscribed. How can we get some more? Well, if you go and hit that like and subscribe, go ahead and do a share. Go ahead and write a comment down. What'd you think of this collision? We're building up toward All In. Are you excited? Hey, we can talk about it. Tell your friends that your favorite wrestling podcast will soon be their favorite wrestling podcast. We are on YouTube. You can find us on the gram at Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. And if you just want to listen to us, we're on Spotify and Apple Music. We are on the Spotify and Apple Music. I haven't updated the audios. That's on me. This is the point of the weekend. We're going to get all that AEW stuff up there in the latest episode. So we're going to get that audio stuff caught up so you can get all in your earbuds. I'm going to turn it over to my guy to give us the final word. Chava, let him know.
Support indie wrestling. See if you can find any local promotions in your area and go watch some live wrestling. It's super fun. Bring your friends. Start some chants. make new friends.
Yeah,
you can meet the wrestlers.
Wrestling
a
community
lot of
is
the
great.
times,
Yeah.
the wrestling community is fantastic.
That part, yeah.
A lot of times in these small shows, you're able to meet and talk to the wrestlers. So yeah, see if you can find any local promotions and go support some indie wrestling.
Absolutely. Love it. Thank you, my friend. As always, it's been great doing this with you. Hey, we hope we made you laugh. We hope we made you smile. And we hope we made you think about some really good wrestling. We out for the Section 8 Wrestling Podcast. I am Killz Atwillz.
I am Chava.
We will see all you wonderful people on the next one. Be happy. Be healthy. Keep it positive. Keep it pushing.
Bye.
This has been a Section 8 Wrestling Podcast production.